Hello everyone, it's the Caffeinated Gamer, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we finished up with the Space Pirate base, got the thermal visor, and saw the namesake of the series. And in this episode, we are going to pretty much finish up with our first run through Phendrana Drifts, I guess. Now, you may notice that I am in a different place. I finished up the pirate base since there really wasn't anything worth showing as I escaped. But you'll notice that cordite, I did scan that. That's a cordite thing, and that can be cleared with the super missile. So, can be cleared with the cordite, which requires the super missile, and this requires the thermal visor to complete. I should have probably shot it without the thermal visor on, but whatever. But this is going to take us to a new area. Wrong button. Arena that I pointed out earlier. And, well, we'll find out. We'll head through this morph ball track. And we're gonna head to the store. And can I scan it beforehand? Nope, I'm gonna have to jump down. But, oh yeah, now I can scan it. Alright, this is Thardus, as soon as I get the scan. Morphology: Thardus, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. The phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-targeting systems, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of phazon radiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength makes it a formidable opponent. This is the main boss of Phendrana Drifts, and the third main boss, if you count Parasite Queen as one. But the main gimmick is that you have to basically shoot. As you notice, I can't lock on with the normal visor, but when I switch to thermal visor, there's a highlighted parts in thermal visor, and if you shoot it enough times, you'll expose that part in the regular combat visor, and then it's going to start rolling around if you shoot it too many times. And then when it's done with that, it's pretty simple to dodge, but you basically just gotta keep shooting it while it's in combat visor form. Sorry, my narration isn't very coherent. But that's pretty much the gist of the boss. Just shoot it find its weak point in thermal visor mode, and then shoot it while it's in combat visor. Wave beam, pretty much anything with lock-on works. Lock-on really helps with the aiming. And there's 7 of these weak points, I believe, which is actually rather abnormal, having 7 weak points as opposed to something like 3. But this boss is actually one of the tougher in Metroid Prime. This one was actually pretty challenging for me when I was younger. I was stuck on this part for a very long time. But it's pretty much just a simple case of shooting it, really. Shooting its weak point for massive damage. There's something actually rather interesting about this boss. This boss may have been planned to be the main boss area of Magmore Caverns. There was an unused model in Metroid Prime of a large golem that has an ice theme to it, which leads me to suspect that it's the main boss it was going to be the main boss of Phendrana Drifts, and this was going to be moved to Magmore Caverns. But as Magmore Caverns isn't really a zone that it really deserves a boss, Stardust was moved here and that boss was cut out. Now it did a kind of electric thing that I guess you just have to pretty much dodge. Fortunately I dodged it without even noticing it, so... Wow, my narration really is just lackluster during this fight, because there isn't much to say as soon as I point out its weak spot. I suppose I could start doing super missiles, but that requires ammo and skill when aiming, I guess. And as the fight drags on, the arena gets more and more misted over. And you have to rely on... Ouch! You have to rely on stuff like the missiles or the wave beam to do your aiming for you, because you cannot... It's very difficult to see. Let's see, where are you? Alright. I believe that's what? 4? Well, I'm halfway done, so 7 can't be right. Maybe there's 8 or 6? You know, honestly, I can't remember. You'll notice that this weak point is a rather large one. I wonder if the super missile is a better fit for this one. Oh yeah. Ah. Well, halfway there, and I only lost like 1 energy tank or so. But I'm about to lose 2. So we're doing good so far. Just gotta keep dodging this guy. I don't think that super missile hits. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Now you may also have guessed the reward, judging by all the spider ball tracks that you get around this arena, but that should give away the upgrade. That's a pretty big weak point too, but I think I'll stick to wave beam for this one. And those rocks that he throws at you, those are what give you health and missile refills in case you need them. Those are what you farm if you are low on health. Oh, come on. Don't lose the Wiimote now. But yeah, aside from that, it's a pretty straightforward boss, so... Ouch. Those rocks also have quite a bit of health. And why can't I lock on? Oh. Because I didn't take care of its weak point yet. Duh. You can also shoot its weak point while it's rolling around like that, but since you don't have lock on, it is a little bit difficult, and my Wiimote's really starting to give out, so I guess I need to reposition. There we go. Now I can target its weak spot. Wow, my Wiimote is just not cooperating with me now. It's not good. Okay. I think it's doing... Oh, the mist is cleared. Cool. But it's doing its lightning thing now. I think all you really gotta do is just get away from it while it does it. The lightning doesn't seem to go beyond near it. But we're pretty much just finishing up, so... Wow, 10 minutes already. I was gonna see how much I can show, but it doesn't seem to be much with... If we're already going on 10 minutes. Oh. I think this is the last weak point, though. Doesn't really seem... Isn't really much room for others, so... Come on, let's finish this up. I have things to show. And this is taking up time. Precious time that I don't have. Oh, come on. One more hit. One more good charged wave beam shot should down it. And of course, I miss. Just go down, please. Do me a favor. Thank you. I love the little goodbye rock there when you beat Thardus. But yep, that's Thardus. Pretty much straightforward. Just shoot it with the thermal visor. No, you can't absorb these, that's right. But your reward for downing this golem is... the spider ball. Press and hold Z when in morph mode to attach to spider ball tracks, blah 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 blah. But yep, that's pretty much it. I'll demonstrate with this actually, I'm not going to demonstrate, I'm going to see if... Come on! There's a scan. Magnetic rail system track. In morph mode, press and hold Z when close to the type of surface. Use the control stick to move the ball along the track. Release Z to disengage from the surface. Caution, a morph ball bomb will briefly disengage the ball from the track. There's all kinds of tricks you can do on the morph ball. Some involve boost balls, some involve, like it said, the morph ball bombs, so this is going to require a morph ball jump. Oh, come on. Why is the camera there we go. The camera was being obnoxious when I was trying to jump onto the track, but let's just explore this, shall we? Okay, I guess that's the wrong way, unless that's going somewhere, which I doubt it is. Onto an easier to get onto track, yeah, go figure. Of course I picked the hard one. Well, just zip along this track for now. Come on, where's it going? I don't know if there's a power-up in this room or not, but judging by the little alcove there at the end, I think there is. Where is this going? Towards an exit, but I don't want to go to the exit. That's gonna be where we need to go to next, but... Oh, okay. You know, judging by that grapple hook, I think that's where that's where the power-up is, so I guess we can't really get to that yet. So, we're just gonna head out here, and head along to our next destination after this, which is gonna be Magmore Caverns. Oh, no, there's a spider ball track here, leading up to an ice beam room. Do I want to go up here? Well, no, just ice beam, so I'll ignore it. But to Chozo Ruins we go. I did have a lot more planned for this episode, but unfortunately defeating Thardus took a lot longer than I thought it would, so I think all that's gonna happen is beat Thardus and then call it good, yeah. But here we are at another room that we don't really know where it goes to in Magmore Caverns. So can I avoid the elevator? Yes, I can. What is in here? A save station? Yeah, I think here is going to be a good place to call it quits. So in the next episode, we are going to explore new areas with our newfound power-up. See you then.